Good morning. Thanks for tuning in on this lovely Tuesday morning. I wanted to talk to you. Um, this particular collab, by the way, I'm participating alongside with Jan. Jan from New York City Saves Money. But what I wanted to talk to you today about is myself. Um, as all of you all know my age. But I happen to have been born with a hereditary disease, and it's pretty rare, although I'm seeing more people, according to Facebook groups, that have my condition. It's called tuberous sclerosis, or TSC for short. And you guys are more than welcome if you want to expand on it to look it up on Wikipedia or in Google, to read more about it. Um, what you see on my face, the growths, I have some on the back of my neck, on the side of my abdomen. Um, I was also born with a tumor in my left eye, in the back where all of the everything comes together. And then when I was about 27, back in 2001, I developed a type of tumor in my right eye, which wound up hemorrhaging and bleeding intermittently. And I was going to a doctor for that, and I was having to sleep with my head elevated in order to get the blood drain. End result, 20/20 vision over here with my glasses, 2400 in my right. Long story short, basically legally blind over here. And, it's been an off and on struggle, especially when I was younger, when I would go to the hospital and, having to get CAT scans and things like that. And even at times as I got older, I would receive news from my doctor that was not always news that I was wanting to hear, that was on a bittersweet level, which would make me feel bad, make me get depressed, emotional roller coaster, more or less. And even at times as a grown up, even though the doctors have said that the worst of my period of outgrowing is, mainly through my teenage years, they say it's better for me once I hit my 20s. But even now, at times, it can be an emotional roller coaster, mainly because this is a disease I would not wish on anybody. I would not want anybody to have it. It has been known, this disease has been known to affect organs, the heart, the lungs, the kidney. There's no telling. Whereas in my case, it affected my right eye, which left me the way that I am. But it took me close to 20 years, to be able to function, with the use of my left. Well, actually, it's been less than that, but at first, when it happened, I thought my world and my life was over and done. I didn't know how to manage, I didn't know how to cope with that. It was just a complete and utter shock. But as time went on, I learned to accept what it was, and I managed to do extremely well, over the past 20 years. I have no trouble driving, if I have to look and see something to my right, all I have to do is turn my eyes that way and turn my head slightly, and I can see it. Because if I don't, when I look out my right eye, it's as though it's out of focus. I can't. It doesn't. You know. I don't see a clear image like I do out of my left. and no corrective vision of any type can fix what's wrong with it. It's something that's permanent that I'll have to live with for the rest of my life. But based on when I was diagnosed with this back in 1978, um, I know that less than 1% of the population, from what I can remember, or what I was told, because when I was diagnosed I was just shy of 4, less than 1% of the population had it. And based on that time, not sure about now, once every seventh generation it had a likelihood of showing up in an offspring. So if you think about the year I was born and you work backwards, you're probably looking at maybe the 16 or the 1700s, maybe the last time that it was around. But that was this is one of the things I wanted to get personal, and I wanted to touch upon you guys because I want you guys to get to know me better, as a person. And I do feel very comfortable around you guys, and I did want you guys to know that about me, because who knows, maybe I might be reaching out to someone out there who may have the condition or the symptoms, and now they may have something to relate to. So I just want to thank all of you for tuning in this morning. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys on Thursday with another upload at 4 p.m. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great day.